Appreciate
Yes, sir.
you
What's
jumping on
going
this live for
down?
the interview with the Hype Magazine. So to get started, I want to welcome everybody and thank Just Jay and Jerry from the Hype Magazine for letting us do this talk series. I got my brother, my family on the live with us tonight, so I'm extremely excited. But to get started, fam, let's tell everybody who you are and where you from.
Yeah, this is DJ Mannie Faces, man, coming straight out of
Yes,
Indianapolis,
sir.
Indiana.
Now,
You already know.
what made you
Shout
get into
out to
the
Stop
music
Beef.
industry and want to pursue this as your career?
Honestly, man, you know what, man? I've been in this in
Yeah.
this music career for a minute. You know, I started young. You know, so I started young as a DJ. What ended up happening was I just ended up veering off and
Hold on, looks like you froze. I apologize. Looks like his signal may have froze. Hold on 1 second.
there we go.
All right, you're back.
There we go. There we
Yeah,
go.
you were talking.
I don't know what
And
happened,
then
bro.
it
That
said
was
you couldn't
crazy.
join the
Yeah. So anyway, man. So I ended up getting back into it. You know what I'm saying? And you know, just a love for music, man. I've always had a love for music, man. So even when I wasn't DJing, I was DJing. Really, honestly. You know what I mean? I was still into it. You know, so I had to get back
with you
into
being
it.
from
Now.
Indianapolis, Indiana, do you think it made it harder for you or easier for you to get into the game? Okay.
A little bit harder. Definitely a little bit harder, man. Shout out to my city. You know what I mean? And reason why I say it made it a little bit harder for me as an individual, because me coming back in and trying to prove myself as a DJ. You know what I mean? I had to establish that. So I did some other things outside of Indianapolis to establish myself as a DJ. You know what I mean? And then come back to the city. You know what I mean? And it was like, oh, he's a DJ. You know what I mean? You know, he's got other people outside the city, you know what I'm saying, you know, stamping him. You know what I mean? So we can't deny him. So that was mainly what I
Unfortunately,
did.
a lot of times, the same thing with us with Stopbeefinradio, me and St. James. We got to do stuff outside of the market first to get the notoriety and the accolades and then come back home. And then people start really noticing it. So what's some of the things you did outside of the market you think that really grabbed the nation's attention to make it that transition better for you when you started coming back home?
What ended up happening was I ended up connecting with a few coalitions. One of my main ones, Fleet DJs. And I am the assistant state manager, you know what I'm saying, of the Indiana State Fleet DJ, the chapter in Indiana. And I got with these different coalitions and I connected like it is networking. That's what we do, networking. And it allowed me to build friendships and relationships, you know what I'm saying, and to get on various different mixed shows, actually even, you know, develop my skills even more, you know what I mean, and to learn even more about the business, you know. So I think that was a lot of help, man. I think that was a lot of help. Me getting with the fleet, you know what I'm saying, and Next Level, you know what I'm saying. And
so salute to DJ Classic and OS with the Fleet DJs, and of course Next Level DJs, my family, Knox Bond, Mannie, DJ Mad Dog. Like, you know, you've got a lot of powerful coalitions behind you, as you stated. What was it like the first time you jumped on one of these conference calls? Like, you're jumping on as a true representative of our state, and there's not a lot of people in those rooms or even know what we do out here. So how is that feeling for you to know that you really are putting the city on your back and, you know, making it look good the way you have so far?
Honestly, it really didn't come into fruition with me, you know what I mean? Because like I said, I love what I do. You know what I'm saying? It's fun for me. I'm having fun. As I would always tell my partner, DJ Headrush, I'm like, yo, I'm having fun. You know what I'm saying? He was, man, you ain't having no fun, man. It's like, yeah, I'm having fun. because it's not work. So I honestly, I believe, man, that it's the work, man. The work that I've been putting in, bro.
I don't think people really realize the
telling you,
amount of work it goes into what we're doing. You know, me and you both. Like, it's a daily situation. But I know for you, man, you're in these conference calls, Southwest Alliance, Fleet DJ, Next Level DJs, Digi. Like, how many days a week are you in a conference call, you know, repping your brand or helping an artist get connected to another outlet, you think? Sheesh.
7 days a week, bro. Listen, it don't stop, man. And honestly, man, I'm gonna tell you, man, when I first got on these conference calls, man, it was kind of crazy to me, man. You know what I mean? Because Headrush ended up bringing me. Shout out to and Punch 317. Shout out to Dj Wax. And when I first got on, I was like, man, I'm like, what is this? What is this? Because honestly, I'm gonna tell y'all, man. Honestly, when I got back into DJing, I didn't think it was gonna go this far. I didn't think I was gonna go into all this. I just wanted to get into the blend. You know, it's Indianapolis, man. We're known for the blends. So all I wanted to do was make some blends, put them out there on flash drives, and play my own blends in the car. I didn't think all this was going to turn into the fruition that it, you know.
Now, you mentioned DJ Punch. Like, I really became familiar with you at first because of you and Punch. Like, Punch is my brother as well. Shout out to him. But you guys did a mixtape together. So I saw on social media you started, you know, collaborating and doing a lot of stuff. So how did you and DJ Punch meet, and what made you guys connect the way you have to build the relationship where you're both pushing both brands at the same time and really uplifting each other equally, I think?
It's ironic, man, that you say that how we met through DigiWax. You know what I'm saying? And it was so funny, you know, because when we connected, he was like, "Yo, let's you know," because he has a call too, Mixaholic Mondays, ECMD experience, you know. So, and he was like, "Yo, man, I need, you know, let's network, man. Let's get these DJs together, this and that, this and that." He like, "So, you know, where you at?" I said, "Man, I'm in Indianapolis."
Yeah, like this.
He like, "What? Indianapolis?" You know what I'm saying? He like, Indianapolis? But yeah, we right here. Oh man, we got to hook up. So from then on, man, we've been riding for day one, bro. We've been riding for each other for day one, bro. You know what I'm saying? For his camp over there, ECMD and Mixaholics, and my camp over here at Strong Side, man.
And that's really
we've been connected, man,
because Punch is always trying to connect people. He's always reaching out to people in our city, but he's kind of like us. He does more stuff outside the market to where people really don't understand the power he has. Did he introduce you to Kermit, or did you already know Kermit before?
No, he introduced me to that whole ECMD over there. So I met Kermit through him.
How did you react? You know, you get the plug to Kermit. You know, everybody talks a big game and all that, but when you find out the pedigree, all the stuff he really has been a part of, how did that make you feel as a person from Indianapolis, knowing that a national legend, I would say, is messing with you, and not only messes with you, but wanted to put your platform, Strong Side Radio, on his network to help, you know, give you the opportunity?
Hey, it was a blessing, man. It was an honor. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie to you, man. With all of them, man. You know what I mean? Everybody I seen was a legend to me. You yourself. You know what I'm saying? So when I got with Kermit, man, and I heard the 250 gold platinum plaques, and you know what I mean? When I get the story, the rundown, and then you get these other stories. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm privy to have these conversations with him outside of conference calls and stuff like this. So then you get the other stories, man. You know, as Fat Joe would call them, Yopa moments. You know what I'm saying? That you would hear, and you'd be like, "Wow, man, this is amazing." You know what I'm saying? So to bring it, you know what I'm saying, up to speed, man, it's been an honor, man. You know what I'm saying? How fast and how fast we've grown. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Within the time span that we've been here, you know what I mean? And it's thanks to everybody that we messing with, man. And
relationships is everything in this game. People say it all the time, but it's the truth, man. So with Strong Side Radio, Throwdown Thursdays, you got Headrush and you got Will Gamble, your cousin. What made you decide you wanted to reach out to them and have them join the vision? I mean, because you're out here doing these conference calls, building those relationships. So what made it make sense for you to say, hey, let's do our own thing, and not only do our own thing, but let's combine what we do so we can really make it a bigger deal?
start off, me and Headrush, you know what I'm saying, before, you know, any DJ and stuff, we brothers, you know what I'm saying? So our kids, you know what I'm saying, they play together, you know what I'm saying? We're
that's
you
dope.
know, we live in the same neighborhood, you know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. So that relationship came, man, and actually me and Headrush formed Strong Side, you know what I mean? We came up with the idea that we wanted to do a podcast. First podcast we do, we still have it out there. The first actual podcast we done, it was on the phone. You know what I'm saying? We on the cell phone. It was me, him, and shout out to one of my other partners, Solar P. You know what I'm saying? Blackberry Jam. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, exactly. And we was just sitting at my table, man, just kicking it. You know what I'm saying? Just kicking it, man. And it was crazy, bro, because we like, man, we want to do a podcast, this podcast. So where the structure came from was Punch now, bro. You know what I'm saying? We seen the structure, ECMD. Punch was like, man, we need a Thursday show. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, boom. And one thing led to another. My cousin Will, shout out to my cousin Will the Plug. That's my blood cousin. Hey, we blood. You know how people run around here saying cuz, it's blood. You know what I'm saying? That's my blood cousin. I brought him, you know what I'm saying? We brought him into the fold, and he's president of Strong Side Radio, and he's the program director over at the actual radio station. We brought him in, man, because he's a people person, man. He's a communication guru. You know what I mean? He knows how to talk. He knows how to build relationships himself, real good. You know what I mean? So definitely shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? Those two guys, man, you know what I'm saying? Along with the whole team, man. You know, I gotta, it's amazing, man, what ended up happening. You know what I'm saying? How we ended up getting a whole team out of the situation. And you got to be humble about the situation, because like I tell people, they're following, when you got people that's actually doing things for you and working for you, they're following your dreams. You know what I'm saying? Something that your ideal and things that you put out there. So you have to humble yourself and work with them. You know what I'm saying? And do what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? And to your best ability for them too. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, they don't have to do anything for you. So this machine wouldn't be as strong as it is, man, if it wasn't for the, you know what I'm saying, the people, man, you know what I'm saying, the family that I got. I
highlight, because everybody wants to do a podcast. I'm the same way. My interviews started over the phone too. I've had interviews with some of the biggest celebrities in the world, but they were on the phone. But some people get caught up, and I don't have the right image, I don't have the right technology, so they don't do it. But at least what you guys did is you had an idea and a vision and a dream of what you wanted to do, and you said, let's just do it. Like, I'm gonna call you, you call me, and then it snowballed with the momentum that you guys built. Now you have Zoom calls, now you have radio stations, now you have, the sky's the limit to what you're doing. How did you start getting all these major celebrities on your platform? Because, you're relatively a new DJ, so to speak, and a new podcast, but you've had some of the biggest names in the game already touch bases with you and be on your platform. For you, let's go back to the first celebrity you had on Strong Side Throwdown Thursdays. How did that opportunity come about, and who was
it? You know what? We've had so many celebrities. See, I don't even want to lie. See, I can't say who. It was either, I think it was Jay Holiday, if I'm not mistaken. You know what I'm saying? I think Jay Holiday. It was between Jay Holiday and New Jersey Devil.
Yeah.
Between those two, you know what I mean? I think. And basically, how we ended up was just networking, man. We own these calls. You know what I'm saying? And they, people don't understand, man. You reach out, man. You reach out to these, to these people, these musicians, these independent artists, and these celebrities, celebrities. They want to be interviewed. Yep. They got hot songs, you know what I'm saying? And what helped us even more was the stamp badges that we got. You know what I mean? The Fleet logo. We're part of coalitions, and we get into these people's, you know what I'm saying? We get into these artist DMs and on the calls, we would like to interview you, you know what I'm saying? Blah, 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 blah. And one thing leads to another. Now, what ended up coming out of that is the fact that relationships, you know what I'm saying? We keep continuing with these relationships with some of the artists, you know what I'm saying? and genuine relationships, man. I mean, it's honestly, I just had yesterday, Muggsy just texted me out the blue and was like, "Yo, man, what's up, bro? You doing good, champ?" That's his favorite word, champ. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm like, yeah, I'm good, and it just excites me, man, because these are people, man, that 4, 5, 6, 7 years ago, I didn't think I would ever be talking to. Cujo, Goody, these cats, man. I didn't think I would ever be having no type of relationship with these dudes, man, and breaking records. I didn't think I'd be breaking records. You know what I mean? I didn't think I was going to be on that path, man. But God blessed us, and I'm excited and I'm humble.
Tell people, man. God has a vision, and for me, like, I was on the Throwdown Thursday call supporting you, and Cujo's on there, and you're right. Like, I just reached out to him, like, hey, I'd love to interview for Stopbeefinradio on the Hype, and he, in your dreams, you're like, they're not gonna reply, they're gonna sun me. He said, I want to do it now. So like, we were able to do his interview with the Hype magazine. I think that's one of my first Instagram lives we did, besides Kia Shine. So you helped give me that platform just by having him on the call. But so many people are scared to talk to people. But like you said, they want the exposure, they want the access, and you're a DJ. So if you're an artist, you need a DJ in your corner, and you've got, how many DJs do you have right now on Strong Side Radio? I know you guys got your own station and you're playing mixes all the time. How many DJs are a part of that now?
I want to say 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm saying at least 10 DJs. Yeah. At least 10 DJs. And out of those 10, and it's crazy because, like I said, it's just not a radio station, man. We family, man. You know what I'm saying? I want to say we're a coalition within ourselves. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say that, but you know what I'm saying? But we're a brotherhood, man. You know what I'm saying? We rep it hard. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, that's not, I mean, hell, we got artists in Strong Side. That's crazy. I mean, we're family, man. Moderators.
Well, we all feel, and we feel like we're part of the family. Like, I mean, I tune in as much as I can just to support you. Or if I have an opportunity, you're the first person I call. And then that relationship for us has grown because, shout out to Court Digger. Like, he hit me when I was helping RX, and he told me, yo, you need to get with the fleet. So, I'm not a DJ per se in the technical term, but I break records. So I said, why not? And then lucky, God had a vision for that. He introduced me to you. So I already knew who you was from Punch. I was watching you moving around. So when you hit me up, I was like, okay, Mannie Faces is dope. And then that first phone call we had, man, like, they were making it difficult for me because my technique, but, you understood what I really bring to the table. And I really appreciate that. Like, I mean, you could have been like, nah, it didn't work. But like, no, I'm going to make sure you do it. And then we started talking about the common people we know in the city, like, some of the Naptown artists you've been behind either as a DJ or early on. You've had a lot of legends you've worked with, as you told me. Let's highlight some of those people for the people watching this, like some of the Naptown legends you've either worked with or been a part of.
Well, I'll tell you like this. Like me, I was moving around with, with a lot of different people. I was able to move around I was MC myself, at one point in time. And one of my main guys, rest in peace, man, who I grew up with, who I actually started rapping with, you know what I'm saying, is Kilo G, aka Kevin Boyd. You already know. Rest in peace. You know what I mean? And I've been around them all. You know what I'm saying? I've had affiliations with G, G Stacks. You know what I'm saying? Who ain't? You know what I'm saying? It's been a lot of people, man, and I was allowed to move around. You know what I'm saying? You got PG, you know what I'm saying? You got Justice, and then Frida Dome, you know what I'm saying? I was moving around with just different people. Wasn't serious about what I was doing at the time, you know what I'm saying? Because I was into other things and doing, trying to move around and do other things, you know what I'm saying? Not per se, we ain't gonna talk about those things, but hey, it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? So when I finally get serious about it, shout out to my cousin, he like, yeah, man, you won't wait till you this age, man, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, bro, I guess it's better late than never, you know what I'm saying? And then sometimes I kick myself in the ass, because then I look at myself like, you know, I had my partner, man, shout out to the Riddler, man. He, you know, he said something to me. He was like, yo, man, he said, what do you think, man, you'd still been a DJ, man, like you was DJing when you was in the 7th grade, bro?
Yeah.
Where you think you would be at right now? Man.
But you gotta look at it too like
No
this,
telling, man.
like, you know,
You know
your
what I'm saying?
personal situation is more advanced now, so you can be a DJ that loves the craft versus a DJ that needed a payday. You know, so sometimes people are caught up in I could have did this or did that, but it happened for a reason at this moment, you know what I mean? So I wouldn't look back. Do you think because you are artist first, it shows you the importance of the DJ, and so that helps you maneuver the way you do when it comes time to give love back to the artist or build these relationships? Shout out to Trip from Show Out Showcases in the live with us now. Like, you really give to these artists, when a lot of DJs, they don't give up and coming artists, you know, the opportunity unless there's a payday. So you think that what you learned being an artist yourself has helped with that?
Yeah, I think it has. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the reasons why, you know what I'm saying, when I got in the position that I got in, I wanted to, you know what I'm saying, really expose, you know what I'm saying, our city. You know what I mean? Really expose our city and the talent that we got here. You know what I'm saying? And be able to do what I can do for the talent that we have here. You know what I mean? And be genuine about it. You know what I mean? That's the reason why, man. You know what I mean? Because I know how it is. You know what I'm saying? And there's no reason why, man. We got too much talent here, and not even just Naptown, Indianapolis, the state of Indiana. You know what I mean? We got a lot of talent here from the north to the south. Yeah, and it needs to be.
You're doing an amazing job over that. Shout out to Uncle Jams and Meecap. We just did a run for them just to showcase their talent. You know, Uncle Jams is with Babyface, manager for us, and like, you know, he's got amazing R&B artists, and they're all, you know, got talent. But like you said, a lot of people don't understand the talent we have. So all the moves you've been making has really helped us get there. You know, we mentioned the Fleet DJs, but you guys got a conference coming up. So let's highlight that a little bit. Where's the new conference going to be at? What's the date? And, you know, what can the artists or DJs who come out there to support you guys expect?
All right, so check this out. So it's going to be in Raleigh, North Carolina, y'all, from July 20th through the 24th. Raleigh, North Carolina. Y'all need to be there. You can go on our website, www.fleetdjs, you know what I'm saying, and put, register. Get your all artists, get on there so you can showcase your talent. You know what I'm saying? There's going to be plenty of DJs there, not just the networking, power players, managers, big labels, not only Fleet DJs, other coalitions, DJs that ain't in coalitions. You know what I'm saying? You need to be there. If you're an artist,
great
you need
thing
to be
about
there.
these DJs, the coalitions that are out here. We're all brothers. Like, you can be a DJ, a next level DJ, a core DJ, a hitman DJ. Like, I can just keep naming DJ coalitions, but when it comes time to doing events, you see everybody there. Like, I was in Atlanta for the coalition DJs, and you had all those DJ coalitions are there. There's no real beef between people. We're just all united to break a record. Do you think artists understand the importance of these coalition retreats and these conferences? And if not, can you give them any advice on why they should be there? Like, what is the importance of being at a DJ conference in your eyes?
Honestly, the importance of being at a DJ conference is what we were just talking about, networking, man. Getting yourself out there and being known. You know what I'm saying? Putting it in the DJ's hands. You got to think about it. You're coming to a conference where everybody, a whole conglomerate of people is coming in one area. DJs from across the globe are going to be there. And all you got to do is reach your hand. Yo, this is what I got. You got your merch. You sell your merch. It's a big melting pot, man.
It's important
be crazy
to
not
real
to be
relationships, because if you go to a DJ when he's in the club trying to do his thing, he ain't going to give you the time of day because he's at his job. But if you go to these conferences, you catch them when they're not doing anything. You can have lunch with them. You can whatever extracurricular activities you like to do that with the DJ. That way, when you part ways and you come back to Indy and they go to New York, well, now they thinking of you. Yo, I got this dope mix I'm trying to put together. Who is that dude from Indiana I met? Oh yeah, he had that fire kush. All right, hit up. And now you get a real relationship, and that's how you can expand your networks without spending a lot of money on your budgets. Now, if you have a budget, you got to go through the DJs
Yep.
as well. So like you said, you have access to a lot of these conference calls. What are all the conference calls that you have, and what artists do you know has taken advantage of using those, and what did you see come from it, from them being on all the, because I know you've had a few that really did it the right way. What did they get from doing all those? I want to highlight that because I don't think a lot of artists are taking advantage of all these outlets we're giving them.
So platforms, we got a lot. DigiWax, Southwest, mine, ours, Strong Side Throwdown, Mixaholic Mondays, ECMD Experience every other Tuesday, Nerve DJ. We have so many platforms as an artist that I can run you through.
Yes.
And we're talking about different regions now. You know what I'm saying? Different regions now. This is just not, you know what I'm saying? This is not Indiana. You know what I'm saying? These are different regions. You got the Southwest, you got the East, you got the North. You know what I'm saying? And you got the West. And on these calls, it's nothing but DJs and power players. Power players everywhere. You know what I'm saying? You're liable to see people in there, you know, that responsible for platinum plaques, like we just talked about Kermit. Kermit sits on my call every day, and people don't even know who he really is up there. That's what's so crazy. You know what I mean? He's up there every day, quiet, and everybody probably like, who's that Kermit? Probably laughing and everything, but don't know. Yeah, this man right here, this is a major power player right here. You know what I mean? So all the calls, and I'm gonna tell you an example who did it right. Shout out to Mouse P. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mouse P. Mouse being one of our first guests on our first episode of Strong Side Throwdown. We got behind him from day one. I ended up running him through different platforms. You know what I'm saying? Even the Southwest Alliance and everybody. And what he done was picked up on everything that everybody was saying. Once I get you there, now it's your job to network. My job is done. You know what I'm saying? This is what I told you that I was going to do for you. Here it is. Mouse went on ahead and he followed suit. You know what I'm saying? He went. K-Tone, DJ K-Tone. Shout out DJ K-Tone, Antonio, and John Blaze and them over there at Southwest Alliance. They told him, reach out to us. You know what I'm saying? Reach out to us. He established a relationship with those guys. They on Shade 4 or 5 on the Sway call, mixing, doing hard. Guess whose songs come?
And then see people in our city will be like, Mouse came out of nowhere. How do you accomplish that? Well, he worked. Like he went through Strong Side Radio or Stop Beefing Radio. We opened that opportunity and then introduced you to the people we know. Just like this call right here. This is the Hype Man. Shout out to Jesse and Jerry again. Like, we're getting access to a major network because of what you've done for me. Like, you know what I mean? Not just we're friends, but you've done a lot of dope stuff to help me and propel what we're trying to do. So it's only right that I've reached out. And I want to highlight what you said about Kermit. I was just at the showcase with Trip. I'm standing there. I'm nobody, but I am somebody. And every artist walked by me. They didn't ask me for nothing. They didn't say, who are you? Why are you standing here? I'm recording everything. And in my head, I'd be thinking, do you know that I'm the one that loves helping artists? And if you actually said something to me, I'm going to send you to Mannie Faces immediately. We're going to do your mixtape next. We're going to send you to, but because people look for a certain image. And I wanted to highlight that in these calls or in these environments, you never know who's there. There could be one person in the club, but that one person might produce for Wyclef. Shout out to Devin Golder, who's also with the showcase. Like, some people get caught up in the number game sometimes or what it looks like. So for you, how have you experienced that? Like being at locations and finding out that Kermit is who Kermit is, or Uncle Jams is who Uncle Jams is, like you doing the research. How important is it to do the research of the people that's going to be in the building, I guess is the question.
Very, very important, man, because that's the whole point of networking, man. You want to get into the right hands. You want to rub elbows with the right person. You also don't want to rub elbows with the wrong person, because you can do that too. You know what I mean? You know, we not gonna talk about the negative part of the business. You know what I'm saying? But that happens. You know what I'm saying? So you want to know what's going on with the people in your surroundings and the people that you're considering to do business with. You know what I mean? And the people that you may be considering to be part of your family and your structure and your foundation. So you have to do the research. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yo, do I really want to deal with this person? You know what I mean? You know,
It is.
so it's a tricky game, man. It's definitely a tricky game, and who, you know, the people that you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know, man. You can be over here dealing with some things, and you may get blackballed. You don't even know it. You getting blackballed around. You trying to figure out get some things done. It's all because you messing with a certain person. You know what I'm saying? That's in your camp, and you don't even know it.
Yeah.
You're like, man, oh, what's going on? So you have to,
Yeah.
man. You have to do your research. You know what I'm saying? And the people that you know that you have around you, man,
And you got to be loyal.
Like,
I want to highlight, shout out to Next Level DJs. Once again, I'm the vice president of Next Level DJs because of Mad Dog. But Knox Bond, man, he put together a coalition. I know that was the first coalition that, you know, reached out to you as well. What's it being a DJ and somebody hit you on Instagram or Facebook out of nowhere saying, I'm going to do all these different things for you, and then actually delivered on it? You know what I mean? So let's highlight how Next Level really delivered on what they did for you, and how exciting is it to see how far they've come now? Like, we almost 1,000 DJs now, but you were there pretty early in the process, so you've seen the increase.
Yeah, I was there in pretty early process, man, and definitely shout out to Knox Bond, man, because I'm gonna tell you, man, when I got with him, man, Knox really, you know what I'm saying, Knox, it was easy to call him. You know what I mean? You know, I'm hitting him. I'm hitting him on the in the DMs. He shot me his numbers. You know what I'm saying? He like, yo, call me on this phone. Call me on this phone. Hey, call me. You know, if you can't get in touch with me, you need anything, man, let me know. You know what I'm saying? And then once he knew that I was serious about what I was doing, he opened the floodgates. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, listen, I got this going on. I got this going on. Got this going on. And then he put you in the position, and then it was like, it really just opened the floodgates. It's like, yo, man, he gave us administrative rights to this and that, this and that. I'm like, cool, let's get it. You know what I'm saying? So definitely shout out, man. Shout out to Knox Bond, man. You know what I'm saying?
I love how you handled that, like, because you brought him on Throwdown Thursdays to introduce himself as Knox Bond, the artist and the executive, when a lot of people were trying to, stay away from him a little bit, but you gave him that opportunity, and we had that conversation. Like, he was good to me when I first got into this, so I'm always going to be loyal to that. And, I know he really appreciates that. So it's very important to remember who was there in the very beginning. You can 100 points, but if you don't remember who was there with the first bucket.
And definitely, man, I wanted him to tell his story, bro. You feel me? I wanted people to see Knox Bond for who he was. So that's, even after that interview, was a lot of people that was like, yo, man, I got a whole different respect from Knox, man. You know what I'm saying? The people that was really seeing him in a negative way, they got a whole different outlook on him. And that's what I wanted people to see. And we are stepping in the spot, we are stepping in the spot as journalists. We have to be that way. You know what I'm saying? We have to, like, yo, man, kind of play the neutral, man. Like, yo, this is what it is, So I have to step in those spots sometimes, man. I got to look at it and be like, yo, this is not the DJ. I'm not the DJ.
You got to wear multiple hats
in this industry right now.
Now, we went over the Strong Side Radio, the podcast, the radio station, but I want to highlight the mixtapes. So you got Crowd Control 1 and 2 first. Let's talk about those. What was it like creating these two bodies of works where it's not so much industry artists or stuff that's everybody using, but you going out and finding real exclusive music to support and promote and get behind? Like, how did you come up with that concept, and what made you decide you wanted to take that risk? Because it's a lot involved dealing with new songs that people haven't heard. You've been able to break a lot of records through that that series.
Basically what I wanted to do was, with the mixtape, shout out to the mix, shout out to mixtapes, shout out to the compilations. What I wanted to do was, I wanted to be on my DJ Khaled shit. You feel me? That's what I was on. You know what I'm saying? When I came with the first Crowd Control. And actually, almost the majority of artists are from Naptown on Crowd Control, the very first one. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. But what ended up happening was, and those are, by the way, on all platforms, y'all. So those are really not even considered mixed. Those are really compilation albums. You know what I'm saying? I had to run split sheets. That's a little bit different than mixtapes. You know what I'm saying? I had to do split sheets and chase down artists.
Artists don't like such paperwork at all.
Hey, Hey, listen, that's a whole nother shebang, boy. When you are doing compilation albums and stuff like that, man, and you got to get these split sheets together because that's business. You know what I mean? So when you doing that, that's like, and then you chasing the artist down. Yo, yeah. What's for you? But it's an experience. But I would take it for the world, man, because once I release them, man, it's like a best feeling in the world, man. You know what I mean? It's definitely. And then what happened? You know, let's get on the mixtapes. You know, because I'm sitting there talking to Money Mad, like, yo, man, I'm trying. We talking about that drama shit, DJ Drama. I said, oh, okay. So shout out to Money Matt, you know what I'm saying, for putting these things together, man. Stop beefing for the mixtapes now. You know what I'm saying? That we finna be doing exclusively. You know what I'm saying?
Tony
Just
Cleveland,
dropped Tony Cleveland.
34th, Mr. 34th.
Mr.
And then we're gonna make a world premiere now. Nobody knows this yet, but we got another one in the can ready to go. We're waiting on the final graphic. But who we got next for, Manny?
We got Kitty Red coming on the next one. You know what I'm saying? We got Kitty Red coming, y'all, for the next mixtape. Stopbeefinradio, Strong Side Radio.
And I love that word. I love that because we could go get a major artist. We had Murphy on the line. He's ready. We got Cujo, but we wanted to do home. People say they put on for their cities, but we really put on for Naptown. Like, there's a lot of opportunities that come our way that we kind of hold off on because we want to give our city some shine. So I think Tony Cleveland was the first one, was a great choice because he's got everybody in the city loving him. And then Kitty Red, shout out to Troy again. He brought him on strong. Brought her on strong. Yeah. I've been a fan of hers for a very long time. I've met her a few times, but I've learned when somebody else brings them to the opportunity, it's more important a little bit. So I think this mixtape is going to be incredible for us, and I think the fans are going to really like it because it's genuine. Like, we're not charging for it. We didn't get nothing out of it. It's not really anything more than us saying, how can we help you, the artist, get some more exposure through our networks? And, you got dope music. So, you know what I mean? I know there's some artists you want to do next too. So, like, what do you think about? Like, I put up my names a few times, but anybody you've got in your mind that you're ready to roll out with?
Well, I got my artist, you know what I'm saying, Big Grip DVR, that I'm finna do. Is called Bill Bixby, you know what I'm saying? So I got that, I'm working on that right now, which, you know what I'm saying, he's got the season 2023 tour popping off, starting, you know what I'm saying, with the music video. We're gonna be in Sacramento, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But y'all tap in, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We going hard with the mixtapes, y'all. Listen, I'm here for Naptown. You know what I'm saying? In Nap, I'm here for the whole world, man. But I really want to put my city on the map.
That's the thing I want to highlight with you and me, the efforts we've made. People in the industry know Indiana right now because of us. Like, not on some arrogant stuff, but when I was in Atlanta talking to some of the people, like, oh, you from Nap? Oh, yeah, I know who you are. I know Manny. So our names are doing the right things, and, we just keep working the way you do. Now, I can't get off here. We're talking about a lot about Nap, but it's 317 Day coming up, man. Like, how proud are you of our city to know that we've got a whole day, a whole weekend now dedicated to the artists? Maxie with Nap or Nothing's going to have a big showcase. Shout out to Gringo Gang and Skip and a whole bunch of other people. But you've been following the city's movement for a very long time. So from your viewpoint, how exciting is it to see how far we are now?
I'm loving it, man. Hey, man, listen, man. You got, like you said, you got Maxie. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of people out here, man, trying to really put our city on, man. I love it, man. All it takes now is for us to come together, man, as one, and just bust down the damn doors. You know what I mean? Just kicking the door, man. You know what I mean? Just kicking the door. Shout out to Maxie. You know what I'm saying? Now for nothing. Never been in there, but I'm gonna have to make my appearance. I'll be outside, y'all, this spring, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I haven't made no moves yet, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I had to establish myself. DJ Mannie Faces will be coming out and showing his face. He will be outside.
We got a
Naptown
legend, Mike Easy's in the live now. Salute to you, fam. Now, It's Wednesday, so tomorrow's Thursday. So what happens on Thursday again? What do we say happens for Thursdays again?
Hey, man, that's where the weekend begins, man. You know, you know, that's the slogan. You know, that's where the weekend begins. Strong side throw down. You know what I mean? Hey, listen. And speaking of that, hey, listen, we got a legends gonna be on there tomorrow.
Yeah, let's say who's on tomorrow, and if they want to come support it, see it, watch it, or be a part of it, how do they do that for you?
Also, and if y'all don't want to be, you know what I'm saying, y'all can be a part of it. It's always live. I stream it live on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to the DJ Mannie Faces, you know what I'm saying? Strong Side Throwdown page, you know what I'm saying? And I go live. We go live every Thursday on that page, y'all. So definitely tap in. Definitely tap in. We got Naptown's Prince on tomorrow, y'all. Yeah. Naptown's Prince is in the building. Definitely. Yeah. So y'all want to tap in? Come on, tap in, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I always leave a link out in IG. You know what I'm saying? The link is there. It's a link tree. You know what I'm saying? It's an ECMD link tree. Shout out to Kermit. You know what I'm saying? And the ECMD experience. Shout out to Michael Matthews and, you know what I'm saying, digital radio tracking also as well. As part of my team too.
Now you got show tomorrow, but you got a couple other artists, so let's highlight them so we can tag them, let them know we shouted them out, and then, you know, who's some of the artists you got coming up, or who's some of the executives? You know, we do bosses too. We don't just do artists and DJs. We actually bring the legends. You had Steve Ray's. You've had, you could tell some of the legends you've had on, but
man, you know, hey, it's hard. Cujo, Goody. We done had. I mean, come on. We done had Daz. We done had Capone. On Noriega. I mean, the list goes on and on. You know, we got some more. We done had Sibo. Come on, man, y'all. Legend.
Not to toot my own horn, but you had St. James and Money Matt. The only.
Hey, listen, we had St. James, Money Matt. Listen, this man, y'all, we got to interview this man. We got the vice versa this. We got to interview this man again because I'm telling y'all, Money Matt has told me so many stories, man, y'all, that y'all wouldn't believe what this man has touched. I tell the stories to people get to looking like, what? I'm like, yeah, y'all didn't know that? What? I'm like, yeah. They like, well, I knew something y'all didn't know. Now what? You know what I'm saying? But this man, right? That's why I say, man, I love my city, man. I love my city. That's why I say, man, this spring and summer, y'all will see me outside. I will be making my appearances, man. A lot of people, man, I don't, you know, this would be my time to come out, man. I've been in the house chilling, getting everything together, getting the podcast together, been in the lab, you know what I'm saying, getting my mix shows together, establishing myself, establishing the Strong Side as a DJ. We got a tight network family going on.
Well, I haven't even told you this, but we're going to sponsor the Hype magazine. Stopbeefinradio is sponsoring the Show Out Showcase now on Mondays. So, you know, I mean, if you ever can get out to the east side, say, let's go out there and show the artists how it's like to support. We can get them on the shows, get them on that stuff.
Let's do it, man. Let's do it, man. We outside, man. We outside, bro. Got to be outside, man. This is the other part of my networking that comes. You know what I'm saying? Networking with the people that I ain't never seen before.
Now,
you know what I'm saying? They know me. Someone been in my house. I just sat on my couch, man. Shout out DJ Long Green. You already know. Salute. You know what I'm saying? My brother, he came out here, kicked it with me. We done, you know, Money Matt. You know what I'm saying? DJ Sarge. You know what I'm saying? Knox Bond.
That's gonna be
a
podcast
right here
coming soon. You're gonna record people on your couch coming to kick it with you, and then you got the.
Hey, that's dope. You feel me? I'm telling you, because it'd be like, what? Hey, that would be dope. That would be dope. But definitely, man, I definitely want to give a shout out, warm welcome to, you know what I'm saying, to the Fleet, man. If it wasn't for Fleet, man, there's a lot of things I wouldn't have been able to do and maneuver in, you know what I'm saying, with that stamp. They gave me an opportunity to do, you know, to do what I'm doing, and they seen the potential in me, and I moved up the ladder pretty quickly. You know what I'm saying? And I got nothing but love for Class and them over there. Shout out to P Money, you know what I'm saying, Baby G, Tone Strategist, DJ Willie Bangs, DJ Chill, DJ Headrush, you know what I'm saying?
All these DJs, the artists, or people checking this out, they break records, and they don't really charge you to break them. They just really like breaking music. Like, they're like me. I love to break a new record. I don't care if you're a major artist, an independent artist, a Naptown artist. If it's a hit, I'm sending it to everybody. I ain't never said, hey, charge you to put this on or any of that type stuff. Now, if you go through my people, they might charge you. But I want to highlight one more thing. We've been talking about it, Indiana a lot, but Just Jay, the Hype Magazine's owner, creator, is from Indianapolis, Indiana. So it comes full circle, man. So before we get out here, any shout outs you want to give or anything else you want to let the people know? And I'll let you get out of here, fam.
Hey, man, we just, stay tuned, y'all. We got some major announcements coming. We working real good. Shout out to the whole family, Strong Side Radio. You know I got major love for everybody. Shout out to the Fleet DJs, Next Level DJs, Mixaholic DJs. Shout out to DigiWax, you know what I'm saying, Southwest Alliance, the whole camp. Everybody mess with Executive Hustle Management. Anybody, man, I ain't trying to forget nobody. You know, it's so many people we mess with. That's why I say, man, we big, man, we large. We got so many people we networking with. You know what I mean? So definitely shout out to everybody.
Before we get out of here, besides Instagram, what's the email to get at you if they want to, submit a song to you, find out how to get on the station, or those networks we've been talking about? What's the best way to contact you? And before they contact you, what do they need to have? Like, what are you looking for, or what do they need to bring to the table, I guess is what I'm saying.
All right, so basically what y'all need to bring to the table is what we call a service pack. You know what I'm saying? For you artists that don't know what a service pack is, that is your song, even with the cover. We need a cover. You know what I'm saying? Because I am a member of DigiWax, so I can't put your stuff up on DigiWax platform. You know what I mean? That's an honor, y'all. I'm just telling y'all. You get your stuff on DigiWax, if it's nice enough, I will put it up there. You know what I mean? But it's got to be a service pack that consists of a clean version, a dirty version, and an instrumental. Now, you can go as far as an acapella if you want people, because you got a lot of DJs out here. They might want to remix. You might come with a hot remix and send it back to you. So I suggest you make an acapella. You know what I'm saying? And if you really want to get even technical, you can even go further to an intro.
9 levels to this game. And the problem is artists, you can tell them that till you're blue in the face, but they don't understand. If you don't give us the right files, nobody can play you. Like, if you give me a clean and I'm on radio, on FM radio, there's nothing I can do for you. If you don't give me the intro in the beginning, DJs who mix can't work the record. So, and I love how you do it, because a lot of people use it as a way not to help the artist. So, like, oh, you don't have the right files? Get off my line. But you'll be like, I'll still help you, but get stuff together. Let's walk you through.
Yeah. Well, see, the thing is, like I tell them, you know what I'm saying, you want that clean because you got a lot of DJs out here having radio stations. Now, fortunate for Strong Side Radio, we do play explicit. You know what I mean? So I get away with a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? Because I know how it is sometimes. And sometimes I'm so eager to get something like, oh, you ain't got it yet? Don't even worry about it. Give me I got the dirty version. We good. Throw it on there. You know what I'm saying? So but I tell them it's very pertinent to get that service pack. And it's nothing, it's real easy. You tell your engineer right after you come out of the studio. You know what I'm saying? He can get that done for you, you know what I'm saying, the next day, or probably before you even leave the place. You know what I'm saying? You got it right there. Like, yo, I need a service pack. They're going to know what you're talking about. Believe me. They're going to know what you're talking about. If they are a true engineer and the true producer or whatever, they're going to know who you talk. I need a service pack.
And then last thing for everybody's tuning in, we brothers. I've been to Mannie Faces' house with my wife. My wife don't go nowhere to celebrate his wife's birthday party. Like, so I want to highlight the ladies of our family that are really supporting you. How great is it to know that your wife is really supporting what you do? Sometimes you got to be away from the house, or you got to be out here chasing this dream, but she supported you. So let's highlight how supportive she's been for you. So, she, give you some kudos for the night.
All right, listen, let me tell you something, man. When people see when I put in my thing, shout out to my #1 fan, that's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? I say it in my mix shows. I say it all the time. She want to bump me my PA speakers, y'all. Shh, don't say that. You know what I'm saying? But hey, listen, man. Hey, when they support your dream, you know what I'm saying? That's a beautiful thing, man. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, she got my back 100. You know what I mean? I got her. So that's what it is. You know what I mean? That's what it is, man. In this dream that I'm trying to follow. You know what I mean? Because that's basically what it is, man. You know what I mean? That's all it really is. We chasing something, man, that we want to really be really.
Well, like I told St. James today, we got some announcements about to be made. I'm gonna let you know first, of course, but we no longer chasing this dream, dog. Like when they see what Stop Beefing Radio really just did, woo, boy, we done got bombed.
Hey, listen, I love it, man. Hey, listen, I love it, man, because when it's friendships involved, man, when you hit the door, I hit the door. You know what I'm saying? I love it, man. That's what I'm saying, man. That's the beauty of y'all artists. Artists, listen to what I'm saying. That's the beauty of networking. That's the beauty of establishing relationships, man. Because when one of your partners hit that door, all you gotta do is be like,
oh, but
yeah,
it's
coming.
You're the official DJ for Stop Beefing Radio. You're the Court Dig. We have a radio show with Court Digger, the living legend, and who's our DJ? And
yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's right, man. Hey, man. Hey, you know me, man. That's why I hashtag it all the time, baby. You know that I got one of the drops over here right now. Stop Beefing Radio
man, well,
DJs.
I appreciate your time tonight. Anything else you want to let the fans and listeners know, and I'll let you get out of here.
Hey, y'all, man, just stay tuned, man. Strong Side Radio, man. We got a lot of announcements going on. We making major moves, man. Y'all support us, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We support back, man. Nothing but love, y'all. Go follow me. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? Follow Headrush, DJ Headrush. Follow Will Gamble. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it, y'all. Let's get to it. You know what I mean? Y'all need me. Y'all can reach me at Fleet. You know what I'm saying? My email is fleetdjs.djmanniefaces@gmail.com. You know what I mean? So definitely y'all tap in with me. You got any music, anything like that? I also have another show, 60 Minutes of Independent Labor, and it got to be clean. It's got to be clean. You know what I'm saying? That's on another radio station. One of the radio stations, DJ Willie Bangs, DJ Chill. Shout out to them. Vibe at 102.3, station out of the DMV area. And we highlight nothing but independent artists on that. That's why I tell y'all, I'm very big at breaking records. That is an independent radio show, 60 Minutes of Independent Labor. So definitely tap in with me, y'all. Y'all got some heat and it's clean. Tap in with me, send it to me. You know what I'm saying? Now, when I tell you to send it to me, make sure you tag. Make sure you just ain't send no music. I gotta have an EP. I gotta have some type of bio of you. Hey, how you doing? This is me, such and such. I don't want no song in my. I get so many songs, and I don't know. I'm like, okay, who's this person? Why? I gotta chase this person down. I ain't got no IG. I don't have no. How am I gonna research this person? So a lot of times DJs will pass y'all up. I'm telling y'all, the song's probably hot.
I can say they put their name on the song half the time. It's track one. Well, track one was fire, but what's the name? Like, how can I
what's the name? And who did this? I loaded up in my Serato, ain't no name, and I'm like, well, what am I gonna do with this, man? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, artists, please pay attention to your information. Correctly. Please put the correct information and title your songs correct. Make sure that metadata
It'll help a lot,
right.
man. Well, I appreciate your time tonight, fam. You have a good night. Yes.
You too.